The professor's voice coming from inside was forcing the people present there to breathe up and down. See if the heartbeat is going on? Apply pressure here properly. Now tell me. Look at the legs, are they moving or not? He is alive. He is alive. Look, move his hands a little. Such voices were continuously making the breathing go up and down. Then suddenly all the professors became quiet and no sound came for about 10 minutes. Some of their fears had left all hopes behind. Then Professor Tyagi came out and told that nothing has happened to the child Azadji. Just pray that he gets well soon. Everyone was relieved by this, but the prayers were still on. The professor was also very worried that when all the reports and x-rays were normal, then what was the reason for such a serious condition? For now the professor was monitoring him and had got several x-rays done again in a hurry. He also told this to uncle and maternal uncle that we are only treating the problem that is coming, but we are not able to find the root of this unconsciousness and this condition. Everything is normal, but we don't know what has happened and what is God's will. Now everyone had left everything to God and sat down. Panic and restlessness had even stopped the brain from working. No one could understand what to do and whom to go to. It was getting dark, but oblivious of hunger and thirst. Grandfather, maternal uncle, and maternal uncle were stuck in the hospital. There was no time for mobile phones then, so this news was spreading slowly among the relatives. The night was getting darker. The food brought from home was kept as it was, but no one felt like eating. Then after sending grandfather home, only uncle and maternal uncle stayed in the hospital and were taking regular updates of brother admitted in ICU. Brother's condition remained the same. He was unconscious. Around 1 o'clock in the night, uncle went out to smoke a cigarette. He was walking while smoking and was thinking, what is going to happen and what can happen? Just then a voice came from behind. Uncle, brother, namaste. Uncle looked back and replied without smiling. Hey, Manilal, how are you? I am fine. Tell me, how are you here so late in the night? He asked uncle. Uncle told everything from beginning to end. So much has happened. You didn't even tell me. I am here on duty, just in the mortuary behind. He said, understanding uncle's problem. What should I tell you, Baha'ya? I am not even able to eat or drink since morning. Daddy is also lying in a bad state at home. I am not able to understand what is happening. What will happen? Considering him as his sympathizer, uncle expressed all his sorrows to him with teary eyes. Don't worry, Baha'ya. Just wait for 3 more hours. As soon as it is morning, we will bring our bag, then we will see if there is any other issue, he said to uncle. Look, Baha'ya, do whatever you can. Just let him get well, uncle said to him with hopelessness. After that, they talked about this and that, and coming back, uncle also sat there outside the ICU. Somehow, both of them spent the night there. Seeing no change in Baha'ya the whole night, the doctors shifted him to a ward separate from the ICU. In the morning, grandfather and aunt also came and somehow saw their son while crying and then went home with the uncle. Uncle told grandfather about Mani Lal and asked for his permission. He even allowed the Tantra mantra for his son, which he never believed in. Maybe some miracle will happen and Ajay will get well. Uncle also went home and came back after taking bath as soon as possible, because he had to meet Mani Lal. Anyway, Mani Lal was late in coming. He came at 7:30 instead of 6 o'clock, but no one objected to his delay in coming. Uncle was waiting for him, and as soon as he came, he went straight to the ward where the doctors had kept brother. Uncle comfortably went inside and started telling grandfather that the person about whom he had told has come. But what was this? He was standing outside the door. Uncle signaled him to come inside, but still he kept standing there. Tried to come inside and again stood there. Uncle felt strange seeing this and went and asked him, "What happened, brother? Why is he not coming inside?" "Kaakapaya, we are trying a lot, but the power that has gripped this boy is so strong that we cannot enter this room with the magic that we have bound ourselves with," he said with worry lines appearing on his forehead. Mama G got a little worried at this and said, "What should we do now, Baya? What will happen now?"